Hello, konbanwa. Sharon here. I changed it up. I said good evening, cause it's 10:13. So, give me that look, honey. So, I have a way to make it up to you guys for not making any covers in the last forever. And that is a whole concert full of magical little songs about the holidays. That's right. Tomorrow, for free, you could live stream your very own Campus Singers experience. Actually, tomorrow's going to be a really fun experience. We're doing our Sounds of the Season choir concert. And our previous choir concert, we had 3 choirs performing, and now we have 5. It's going to be like a really big set. The choir I'm in, Campus Singers Maroon, is performing in the middle, right before intermission. And in the song We Wish You a Merry Christmas, I actually have a solo. That's right! We did it! I finally got a solo in that class, which has taken me so long. And it's not like a big solo, but it really makes me happy that I finally get to do this thing that I love to do and kind of show it off in a very public setting. Like, I've never had a solo in college before. I mean, what more, how much more exciting can it get, you know? For me, anyway. Also, exciting news, my Whispers in the Dark by Skillet video has gotten 305 views. I mean, that's amazing, and I have a few comments down there, and one of them's in a different language. I had to translate, and it was about how I'm the first girl that he's seen perform Skillet, and I'm just yeah. You know, when I receive such nice comments, I'm very, very grateful for all of you. Which brings me to my next topic. So this donation thing hasn't been going quite as I planned. And if you're wondering why I was making the list, I was actually just kind of trying to make it a Thanksgiving themed participation kind of thing. But really all I'd like to know is if you guys want to comment below if you're just willing to maybe help me out with my donation project. I actually on Facebook under the name Sharon Danielle have a post where I also have a link to a website, but I will get into that. So, my goal is, I might take, one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to take, the list, and I'm going to count, the number of things in the list, and I'm going to make that, a goal number, things we want to get, or whatever. Or, if that kind of falls, I'm just going to make a goal myself, 50 items or 100 items or something. And, starting after next week, I will set out my challenge for you guys to do by the end of January, or maybe mid-January, because the holidays are the best time to give. And personally, while I love that sentiment, one should remember that sometimes it's better to try to give a little every day than a lot on one day of the year. So keep that in mind, folks. But please help me anyway. So, like I said, everyone has about a week left. I said November 8th is the deadline to say what to make those lists. I would just like to have a number by November 8th or 9th of how many people want to be participating in this. In other words, there is nothing wrong with not saying anything per se. Regardless, next week on November 8th or 9th, probably November 9th, I will be making a video stating that the challenge has officially begun, and I will go over in more depth what I'm about to tell you right now. There will be at least 3 ways that you can donate to the target group that I'm hoping to help, which is the homeless people everywhere. I live in the Twin Cities area, And that's kind of heartbreaking to see, like, more homeless people going, like, on a grocery trip than, like, you probably will ever meet ever in your small town of, like, 2,000 people. So, yeah, we should rally together to feed our very own Americans. Because if we can't do that, if we can't take care of them, how do we expect to help people around the world? The people in our country need help too. So, here is the gist. A, you could donate, like, food and or supplies, preferably non-perishable food, but I know, like, homeless people don't always get, like, that, like, you know, fresh stuff. So if you, like, bought a banana or something, or, like, you know, like a bundle of bananas or some fresh fruit or whatever, that's not, like, the worst thing in the world. But get, like, some food items and, like, a blanket, mittens, winter stuff because it's cold. Unless you, like, live in Texas, then I'm guessing it's not that cold. Get a blanket anyway. It's nice to not have to sleep just on the ground. But get that stuff and find some homeless people and give it to them themselves. Because, surprisingly enough, homeless shelters sometimes actually charge people to stay in there for the night. And a lot of shelters, especially like here, like where it gets cold, they don't like open up until it hits like below like a certain temperature. So you can see how that can be kind of finicky. Plus, as a homeless person, you're not making that much money. So, yeah. It would be nice if you could, like, if you, like, live, especially in a big city area, find these people yourselves. They will be there. They might come up to you and ask for things. They might be holding a sign telling their story. Please, just try to help. The second way is that you can donate to the food shelf, although if you do that, please try to do money because that actually helps more than food. And finally, the link that I posted on Facebook, it actually leads to a group called the National Alliance to End Homelessness. And it's like a big non-partisan group or something like that. And it's just like a big like national group like trying to help end homelessness. And you can go to their website, which I will link in the description below. So you can do that and look at their website, look at the things you want to do, or donate to another nonprofit for homelessness. So that's all I want to say about that. I will be making a video in depth about that next week. And my boyfriend Eric and I will obviously also be participating in this. So finally, covers. This concert clearly is not going to make up for all the covers that I should have made by now. I probably should have been able to sing at least 4, 5, 6 songs. So, my thinking is that I will make at least 2 covers by the end of this weekend. Also, in addition to the choir concert, I have a band concert on Monday. Oh, and by the way, I'm in Central Time. So when I tell you, like, things start at 7:30, which I believe both of the concerts do, I'll have the times below. You'll see. But, it's Central Time. So if you live, like, west of Minnesota, like, you should really make sure that you're doing it early. And if you live, like, east of Minnesota, make sure that, you're not sitting there for a whole hour. And, if you're late, just remember I'm in the 3rd choir, Campus Singers Maroon. And, yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm really sorry for not making covers. I don't really have an excuse at this point, besides the fact that I didn't have a guitar while I was on Thanksgiving break. I actually didn't get to go home. But that's a story for another video. Anyway, I'm very grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for all of the wonderful comments and stuff. I'm very grateful to be able to do this because I love to sing and I'm really happy. So, I hope to be doing more of this in the future. So, ciao for now.